Welcome to episode number 12 is Washington Nationals franchise series. First episode of the series, and over the show 20. Last franchise I wrote the show. I have to pour it in over the show 20. I did we're playing the Mets again. Sorry about that. But it's their home opener. Because unless like this is because you can tell Saturday I have a day off. And you don't see that unless it's a home opener or something. Just the news that got postponed, they could play next day, which this day there no postponements. There's rain noise though. As you can see, we won 3-2, and today I just swept the Mets, split the 2-2 against the Phillies, and now it's it's Steven Strasburg who pitched on opening day. Oh no, he didn't pitch on opening day. And then he pitched a second day. No, I was not sure. Then he pitched the third day. Just that Henry Encarnacion's actually in the bullpen, so he pitched in Steven Matz. But now it's Steven Strasburg versus Noah Syndergaard. But Syndergaard, ERA is high, but I mean he's only pitched 4 innings and his ERA is 13.5. So yeah, that's just great. Sorry if this is. I'm not sure if this is going up on Friday. Said I was gonna post it on yesterday, Thursday. I'm filming this Thursday. I'm not sure if it should be posted on Thursday. I'm not exactly sure, but I just was doing stuff and ran out of time. If I didn't post it on Thursday, but if I did, probably late. I just been doing stuff. I don't know. Do we have anyone in the top prospects? No. No, the Mets do, but we don't. I don't know. Do we? Yeah, we do not. We have 0 top prospects in the top 50. So we're 4-1. As there's our surprisingly Strasburg's higher. He had no decision. He did pitch in that third game. Scherzer 1-0. Gonzalez 0-1 or 0-0. Joe Ross same thing, and then Tanner Roark. And we have an empty spot right there. I'm not sure. Do we have 25 guys? We do have 25 guys. Is there like any big names in the free agent pool? Any like reliever? No. There's Marquez, but he's 35. He's old. Davis, I mean, it's our outfielders. Actually we have 5 outfielders. This guy's 71 overall, 30 though. Yeah, there's not really anyone because all these guys. There's a guy 45 and he hasn't retired yet. My goodness. There's not really anyone. I mean, Handler Ramirez is but we already. Third base maybe, but I mean all these guys are old, so we're gonna keep it at that. And let's play the game. By full game, the Nationals will be the gold controller, and the Mets will be the blue controller. As I will be the player for the first game. Hope I will be that. So yeah, we're 4-1, first in the NL East. They're 2-4, third in the NL East. But I mean, early we played 5 games so far. They played 6. So I mean, let's do it. And that's Steven Strasburg for us, and I think Wanda Lagares for the Mets, I think? I'm not sure who that is. Not sure. Let's do it. Citi Field holds 41,992, or holds 41,922. Opened in 2009. Broadcast showed the quick counts on, and clear skies. Let's do it. Well, but do the starter, which let's do. He's only an 84. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 84 versus 94. 2 righties. 0-0 at 2.35 ERA, and then 0-1 at 13.5 ERA. That's the same. Chuck Harley. He's a lefty. And Wieters, I mean, he's 32. This Chuck Harley guy could be he's 28. Slid in for his first career home run, so maybe that happens in this episode. Or the game, let me rephrase that. Here we go. Everyone on both lines are batting. So, only players not batting zero are the pitchers, but I get their pitchers, but no position players. Michael Brantley's batting .095. We are here at Citi Field in downtown New York for baseball on the show. Today is the home opener for the New York Mets between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. I'm sure what's his game one of the Citi Field though. Folks around here in high spirits is this day has been circled on their calendar since about midwinter. Vinny J here in Studio 42, aka the Man Cave, and here's the Mets ERA, saves, walks allowed, and home runs allowed. Their rankings and how many they gave up, or ERA wise, their ERA, home runs allowed, yeah, all that good stuff, and the NL ranked and MLB ranked. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. One star, 0-1 record, 13.50 ERA, 4 innings, 8 hits, 2.5 whip, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. The 4-seam fastball, sinker, slider, changeup, and a curveball. Usually I have the Gold Controller as a home team, because I like that. That's new. I guess this is right by like LaGuardia or something. Planes go overhead. I've seen it really close. Like when they did the blimp shot, I saw the very edge of it. That's a ground ball, fielded by a second baseman. Throw to first, got him, and turns out to start the ball game. Here's the starting lineup for the Washington Nationals: Trey Turner, Adam Eaton, Charlie Blackman, Ryan Zimmerman, Daniel Murphy, Anthony Rendon, Michael Brantley, Chuck Harley, and Steven Strasburg. Here's Adam Eaton. Brantley went over this team via free agency. He's got an .095, struggling. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first. Got him. 2 down. There is a day game here on this Friday. It's the Mets home opener between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. These teams faced each other in the team's season opener, or the National season opener and home opener, and the Mets season opener. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit for Blackman. 2-out single for Blackman. Runner at first, 2 down. Here comes Ryan Zimmerman. And they did lose Bryce Harper like they did in real life. They didn't lose him. They lost him to free agency. On count. That's a ground ball, fielded by center baseman. Throw to first is in time. 1 hit by the Nationals, but he's turning at first base. It's the Mets' turn. It's the Mets' turn to come out the bat here in their home opener at Citi Field in downtown New York. No score. Steven Strasburg, 1 start, no record, 2.35 ERA, 7 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 1.30 whip, no walks, no strikeouts. As he went 7 2/3 innings in the 3rd game of the series in Washington. That's a ground ball, fielded by Murphy. Throw to first, got him. 1 down. Here's the starting lineup for the New York Mets: Fran, Stacy, Adam Rosario, Juanis, Cespedes, Michael Conforto, Chase, Bruce, Dale Shields, Wilmer Flores, Travis Darnell, and Noah Syndergaard. Everyone on that list is batting, 100. Everyone's batting at least something. No one under 100. at least 1% to 100. Well, besides the pitcher, he's batting 0, obviously. 1-2 count. That's a fly ball. That is rocked, but it's not going to go anywhere. And Blackman made the catch. About 4 or 5 steps in front of the warning track. 2 down. Here's Cespedes. Batting 391, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. As he's hitting this at the first time. Well, never mind. 1 count. That's a ground ball. That's through for a base hit. So both teams have 1 hit, and they're both 2 out singles in the first inning. So here comes the cleanup man for the Mets, and it is Michael Conforto. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. So 2 quick outs for Strasburg, and they have 2 straight 2-out singles and another hit could score Cespedes from second base. And here comes Jay Bruce. 2-2 count. That's a ground ball, fielded by Turner. Throw to first, and the Mets trying to pair runners after 2 2-out singles. And the one to score is 0-0 here at Citi Field. You're watching baseball on the show, but it's the Mets home opener between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Murphy, ground ball, knocked down by the third baseman. But Murphy's still out by not a mile, but a good chunk. And here's the defense for the New York Mets. Cespedes, Conforto, who won Gold Glove last year, Juanes Cespedes, Michael Conforto, who won a Gold Glove last year. Jay Bruce in the outfield, 995 fielding percentage for the Mets. I believe that said led NL, or it must be like top 3 for that. Sorry if I didn't get around to everyone. That's a foul ball. 995. Ooh, Rendon. Oh goodness. Milestone watch. 999 career home runs. So Harley sold him for his first career home run. Rendon led him for his 100th career home run. So for them in the infield, they have Wilmer Flores, Edmund Rosario, Fran Stacy, and Dale Shields, and then Travis Darnell behind the plate, and obviously no Syndergaard on the mound. Yeah, let's do. Not sure what the weather's like. I think the wind was 7 miles per hour blowing in from center field, etc. That's a looper. Can it get down? But it's like it is out catch by Bruce. 1 down. Usually now, this guy's been at 0.95, no home runs, 2 RBIs, no stolen bases. So it's a full hat. I did what? 69 degrees clear. Full sellout. Why it would not be a sellout for the home opener? But I don't know. That's a ground ball to the third baseman. Throw to first. Got him. 1-2-3 to the Nationals. Middle of 2 scores 0-0. You're watching baseball on the show. Shields. That's a foul ball. 20th pitch for Scherzer. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Murphy in the hole. Throw to first, got him. 1 down. Here's the defense for the Washington Nationals. Michael Brantley, Charlie Blackman, Anamita in the outfield. Ryan Zimmerman, Daniel Murphy, Trey Turner, and Anthony Rendon in the infield. 990 fielding percentage, 10th in the NL, and Chet Harley behind the plate. And obviously Steven Strasburg on the mound. That's a little tapper. Back to Scherzer. Throw to first. It's going to be close, but got him. 2 down. There's Darnell. 5-game hitting streak. So he's got a hit in every game besides 1. Or unless he didn't play in that game. And then it's passed to Julian Anamitan. And Darnell's going to stay at center base with a 2-out double. So third double of the year, a 6-game hitting streak. And here comes Syndergaard. That's a ground ball fielded by Rendon. Throw to first on him. Nothing will come. No harm done after a 2-out double. End of 2. The score is 0-0. Chuck Harley looking for his first career home run, and Rendon looking for his 100th career home run. That's not going to do it, and that will be a 5-3 ground out, 1 down. Here's Strasburg. He could be looking for his first career home run. No average, no home runs, no RBIs. That's a ground ball, and that is Strasburg's first hit of the year. Probably batted like 333 now or something. I don't know. Runner at first, 1 out, and that's a pitcher. That's a foul ball. Hard to double up the batter. That's a pump fly, right center field. And it is caught by the center fielder, 2 down. 25 speed for Strasburg, but it's going to be unlikely he's going to score on a ball in the down. He probably needs to get to center base to have a chance. That's a ground ball fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 hit by the Nationals, which is by the pitcher. But he's running at first base. Top yards due up for the Mets in the bottom of the 3rd. No score here on the show. 1, 2, 3 due up for the Mets here in the bottom of the 3rd. No score. That's a little pop-up. Coming in is Ethan, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Yeah. Yeah, the Mets have 3 hits, the Nationals have 2. That's a bullet caught by Zimmerman at first base. 2 down. Here comes Cespedes. He has 1 of the 3 hits. That's a ground ball, and then it's past the diamond. Trey Turner is 2 for 2 in his first 2 at bats. Not bad for Cespedes. Here comes Bruce. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Turner. Throw to first is low, but picked by Zimmerman. End of 3. The score remains 0-0. Three, 4, 5 due up for the Nationals in the top of the 4th. As here comes Blackman. That's a bullet, a spark, and that will split the gap. Hit the play ball sign in left center field, and that's a lead-off double for Blackman. Blackman with a lead-off double, his first double of the year. Here comes Zimmerman. Gotta get the runner over to 3rd base. That's a ground ball to the right side. There goes Blackman. He goes to 3rd. Zimmerman, the batter, down at 1st, but the runner goes over to 3rd. Here comes Murphy. 6 for 21 on the year. I think that's 286 or something. Sack fly does it. That's a sack fly, possibly. And it is caught by Cespedes. There goes the runner. And caught and thrown, not in time. And it is 1-0 Mets. Pardon me, 1-0 Nationals. Here comes Rendon, number 6 batter. So a double, a 4-3 ground out, got the run over the 3rd, and a sack fly. That's all Tapper. Charging his center baseman. Throw to first, got him. 1 hit by the Mets, or 1 hit by the Nationals on 1 hit. Middle of 4, score is 1-0 Nationals. Here's Bruce. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Mets in the bottom of the 4th. That actually didn't bat. I think that was someone else. I thought it was him. Then we have 2-2 count. That's a ground ball, but right into the shift. Turner to the right of 2nd. Throw to first, got him. 1 down. 43 pitches thrown to 3 1/3. There's a top pitch speed comparison. 97 for Syndergaard and 96 for Strasburg. So only 1 mile per hour difference between the 2 top speeds. That's a smack, and that ball is not coming back. Left center field, gone, a home run over the party deck. 403 feet for Shields, 105 miles per hour off the bat. And this game is tied at 1. A solo homer to left center field by Shields, his third of the year. 403 feet, 105 miles per hour off the bat, and we're tied at 1. Opposite field home run for the guy that has a kind of cool beard. And we're tied at 1 with no runners on, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. It won yesterday, and he has 3 through the first week of the year, basically. Throw to first and to bounce back at bat, throw to first in time. 50 pitches thrown for Strasburg only. Now you see for other pitchers like 100 or already like 90. That's a smack, a perfect. Now they're the same hit, same speed for the. That was just a fastball, and didn't that almost hit Zimmerman, or not Zimmerman, Strasburg. Here comes the pitcher, he's over on the game. That's it, round ball, is that a hit? No, it's cut down deep in foul territory. What a throw! Byron down from foul territory. Thanks to a solo homer by the Mets player, it's Darnell Shields, or yeah, Darnell Shields. Middle in the fourth scores 1-1. Dale Shields. We're back to City Field in downtown New York. Let's go on in the field. Check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline that played in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside.
It's Dale Shields. The guy that hit the home run. Dale Shields. Daryl Shields. It's like Dale Parker, Dale Shields. 3-1 count. That is a bullet pass in the guard. In the center field for a base hit. Leadoff Sindo for. Is that Brantley? Yeah, Brantley. Good job, buddy. Here comes Harley. Go ahead and run at first base here in the fifth. 3-1 count. That's it. Ground ball could be 2. Center for 1 to first. Easy 5-4-3 double play, 2 down. Center guard, 49 pitches thrown through. Well, 50 now. I think it should be 51, but 50 pitches thrown through. Almost 5 innings of work. Here comes center. That's a ground ball by Strasburg. Throw to first, or he sets on the bat himself. One hit by the Nationals, but he's erased on a double play. Middle 5, the score remains 1-1. We're back at the City Field. Let's go down to the field to check in once again with Heidi Watney.
And one thing you mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So the batting order turns
We're on count. That's all blooper, and now we'll fall in front of Ethan for a base hit. Lead off Sindo. By the way, I forgot about. Yeah, I was. Home plate umpire Dale Parker, first base umpire Matthew Ross, center base umpire Dave Lawrence, and third base umpire Richie Holiday. So that's a. Looks like the wind's coming in. Not sure where it's coming in from. Looks like it's left field. Yeah, blowing in from left field. 10 miles per hour blowing in from left field. Here we go, 2-1 count. That's a fly ball. Right center field, and it is caught by Blackman, the center fielder. 1 down. Here comes Cespedes, 2 for 2, 2 singles. Trying to go for 3 for 3 here. That's a ground ball, and he is 3 for 3. 2 runners on, 1 out for the Mets. Just past the diving Trey Turner. 3 for 3 of 3 singles. That's a smack, could be 2 though. Perfect, but it's a double play. And the final score remains 1-1 here on the show. Here comes Turner, top of the order, due up 1, 2, 3 for the Nationals from the top of the sixth. Tied at 1 against Syndergaard. That's a ground ball fielded by a center baseman. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. I mean, besides one run, I mean, they haven't really done anything. They won opening day 3-2 over these Mets at Nationals Park in our nation's capital. That is a... I don't know. That was a base hit up the middle for Ethan. Here's Blackman. That's a ground ball, and they're in double play depth. 2 runners on, 2 outs, and the lead runner has 80 speed, and the runner at first is 67 speed. Here comes Zimmerman. A hit should score the runner for intended base. That's a base hit. Around third is the runner. Cut off, then thrown. Not in time. So it's cut off by the first baseman, then thrown, not in time. And it's 2-1 Nationals, 2 runners on, 1 out. That's a foul ball. That's a fly ball. And I'll stay in the ballpark and caught by Cespedes. And the runner at center will stay put, and the runner at first will go back to first base. 2 on, 2 out now. Here comes Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for the Nationals. That's a little tapper. Going over to Syndergaard. And he missed it! It went right under his glove! Base hit, bases loaded. For Michael Brantley, who's batting 130 with the bases loaded. Or on the season, he's batting 130. That's a little tapper bat to Syndergaard. And this time he throws him out. And the Nationals do get a run, but they strain the bases loaded. Middle of 6, the score remains 2-1. Nationals and home plate umpires frozen. No action in either bullpen. Another plane goes by over here. That is another smack! And Bruce, 2 lefties, opposite field, gone, a home run into the party deck. 369 feet, 100 miles per hour off the bat for a solo homer for Jay Bruce. To left field, straightaway left field, second of the year, and while the Mets have scored 2 home runs, or not 2 home runs, which they have 2 runs, both home runs, and it's been in the half inning, been in the inning that the Nationals score on the top of the inning. So, my goodness. This one's a ground ball, fielded by Turner. Throw to first, and that is in time. So it did come back, 1 down. He's thrown 70 pitches, there's 5 1/3. Now 74 pitches thrown. Not sure how that. Flores, that's a jam shot. Throw to first, he broke his bat, got him, 2 down. So I mean, 2 outs, no runners on. Bombers sit tied at 2 here at Citi Field in downtown New York, right by LaGuardia Airport. That's a pop-up, kind of jammed. And it is caught by Ethan. But into a solo homer by Jay Bruce into the party deck in left field at Citi Field. The score is the Nationals 2 and the Mets 2 after 6 innings of play. There's Chuck Harley, still in his first home run. And that's a looper! And it is caught by Cespedes out about hip level. And here's the pitch count, 12, 7, 10, 11, and so here comes a pitcher, and it looks like they're done a pinch hit Howie Kendrick for Steven Strasburg. So Strasburg's gonna get the no decision. So, and they have Jorge Little warming up in the National bullpen, just I believe to the right of the Mets bullpen, right center field. That's a base hit for him. Howie Kendrick's first of the year, but going for the 9-3, but the first baseman was not covering. First hit of the year for him, I believe. Syndergaard's getting tired, as they have Dusty Flores warming up in the Mets bullpen in right center field. That's a bullet, and that could be, and that could throw a run. Here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. Not in time, as the catcher has to jump to make sure that ball is not go on a play and not get behind him. RBI triple, staying triple for Turner. His first triple of the year. And his runner at third, 1 out, and it's 3-2. 77 pitches thrown for Syndergaard. As the infield is in. That's a bullet! Not caught, but throw to first. It's not caught, but Turner cannot score. And now it's a 1-1 count to Blackman, who's 3 for 3, a single and 2 doubles. That's all liner, deal on a short by the shortstop, throw to first, got it. Thanks to an RBI triple by Trey Turner, he has given the Nationals a 3-2 lead as we're at the 7th inning stretch time here at Citi Field in downtown New York. The score, the Nationals 3 and the Mets 2. And then here comes Jorge Littley, a middle relief pitcher, second appearance of the year. His first appearance, he went an inning and a third. He had 2 strikeouts, no walks, and didn't really give up a base hit. And it's going to be Todd Frazier's on a pinch hit for the Syndergaard, as they have the Dusty Flores guy ready and waiting, a right-handed right-handed pitcher. That's a pop-up. Going over is the center fielder, and he makes the catch in left center field, 1 down. Down the final 8 outs, only down by 1 run. Here comes a leadoff guy. That's a snap! In the perfect 98 miles per hour. Runner at first, 1 out, and the runner at first represents the tying run. Here's Rosario, and he swings and misses. A sit-up man warming up in the Nationals bullpen. Here we go. That's the ground ball. Could be 2. 92 speed, though. Has to be perfect. And it's not going to be perfect. 92 speed at first base, and a ball in the gap could score the runner. And the outfield is deep. No double defense because that quick speed. 92 steal, but 92 speed, 12 steal. And that is a foul ball. Trying to cut it off to keep. And he has 992 career hits for Cespedes. 8 more, and he has 1,000. That's a little tapper. And it's overrun by Rondoni. Did a spin rally, but he still got him. And the 7, the score remains 3-2 Mets, or 3-2 Nationals. Here comes that. It's a setup man, that Dusty Floyd. 4th appearance of the year, 1-1 record, no save opportunities, 2 innings, 4.50 ERA, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts, and at 333 average versus right-handed batters and left-handed batters. That's all. Tapper back to the pitcher, sets his feet, throw to first, got him, 1 down. So no runners on. And here's the star in comparisons. 7 innings pitch for Syndergaard, 6 for Strasburg. 3 runs, 3 earned runs for Syndergaard, 2 runs, 2 earned runs for Strasburg. Strasburg's in line for another decision, and will be is no decision no matter who wins. And the Mets, well, my goodness, and Syndergaard, unless the Mets can come back in time, he'll get the loss. Even if they lose the day and say 5-4, or say they lose it in 4-3, he'll get the decision. But right now he's in line for the loss. Here's Rendon. Okay, he hits a homer here. It's number 100 in his career. That's a ground ball. That could be a double play, and it is. That's 6-4, and gone him by half a step. 6-4-3 double play. middle of 8. The score remains 3-2 Nationals. So it looks like it's probably not going to this game for Rendon. It is 99 career home run, and that is launched. Perfect, 105 miles per hour, and then it's over the party deck in left center field. Gone, a home run for Porto, and this game is tied. 3 home runs for the Mets, all by left-handed batters, all to left field. 3 home runs by left-handed batters, all to left field. 398 feet, 105 miles per hour off the bat. Converto's second home run of the year, and this game is tied at 3. And here comes Ross, number 0. Third appearance of the year, 1-0 record. Inning and 2/3 pitch. Inning and 2/3 innings pitched, 5.40 ERA, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. And then Bruce, who had the second home run for the Mets, which tied the game. I forgot what inning, but tied the game at 2 earlier. That's a ground ball right in the shift. Turner to the right of second. Throw to first. Got him. 1 down. So right now, both pitchers will be in line for the no decision. Here comes Shields with the first home run to tie the game at 1 earlier in the game. And that's not a home run, but it's a base hit. Go ahead and run at first base. 28 speed is. So both pitchers will have the no decision here. No matter who wins, both starting pitchers will do the no decision. So Syndergaard only did 3 runs. Another 1-2 pitch, and that is just missed the outside corner. I think 37,092. I'm not sure about that though. That's another foul ball. That 1-2 pitch 2 pitches ago was awfully close to the strike zone. That's a ground ball to the vacant hole. Going for the 9-3. They could have him. They got him. 9-3. My goodness, Ethan. A 9-3 for Adam. The throw came back in, and he was out. A 9-3. So 3-2 count. Now Darno is 2 or 3 with a double single and a fly out the right, and they're gonna treatment first base open after the 9-3. 2 runners on, 2 outs. And that's why they did that. And they're gonna bring in Juan Lagares. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Runner at second represents the go-ahead run. They have Trevor Doubt warming up in their bullpen. The Nationals do. And they have Tyler Connaff warming up. So righty warming up in both. I think. That's a little tapper. It's a long run for Murphy. Throw to first, gone, and then the Mets turning that 2 runners on. But thanks to Michael Conforto, solo homer to left field, he has tied the game at 3 after 8 innings of play. So they're bringing that right-handed pitcher. Second appearance of the year. No, a third of an innings pitched, a 54 ERA, no walks, no strikeouts, 1,000 averages as right-handed batters, and 667 averages as left-handed batters. As there's a righty warming up in the Nationals bullpen. Here we go. Against Michael Brantley's 1 for 3 in the game. That's a smash! That could split the gap, and it won't, but 57 speed at first base represents the go-ahead run here in the 9th. Here comes Harley. You might, he's 2 strikes, so you're probably not going to see a sacrifice, but you never know. The runner goes, and Conforto makes the catch. Throw at the first is not made, but way too short and way too late. And here comes the pitcher spot. They're gonna bring in Michael Taylor. Runner first, 1 out. That's a ground ball, could be 2, and the pinch hitter has grounded into a double play. 1 hit by one run for the Mets to win the game. Middle of 9, the score remains 3-3. So it's only Trevor Doubt that's trying to send the game into extra innings. no average left-handed batters, and the first batter is a right-handed batter. Got to avoid top of the order due up here in the ninth. That's a ground ball fielded by Zimmerman. Throw the dot, and he steps on the bat. Score at 3-1, 1 down. It's not the first out, but you still have it. Arizona is 0 for 4 in the game, but a home run to win it. 1 run can win it for the Mets. That's a ground ball, and that diving stop Murphy. Got him. Won it from his knees. 2 down. Here comes Cespedes, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. That's a ground ball, fielded by Murphy standing up. And we are heading, good pitch by Zimmerman, and we are heading to extra innings here on this Friday afternoon. Middle of, or end of 9, the score remains 3-3. Here we are, top of the order due up for the Nationals here in the top of the 10th. 3-1 count. That's a ground ball, fielded by the center baseman, throw to first, got him. And that's an extra innings too. I mean, here's Ethan. I mean, if he got on, they probably have no doubles defense because he has 89 speed. That's a looper, and it is caught by Cespedes right into down left center field. 2 down. Here's Blackman. 3 for 4, the double, 2 singles, and a run scored. That's a smack off the pitcher in the foul territory. Kentzer grabs it, but the throw is low and actually bounced away, but Blackman stays where he is, and he's 4 for 5. I assume that's a base hit. Should be a base hit. And they hit the pitcher, and the catcher threw it like a spinorama in foul territory. And yeah, it's a base hit. On count, there goes a runner. That's a smash! That could score a run. That is deep into the gap. There goes the Blackman, the go-ahead run, and he's safe. And the Nationals take it 4-3 late in the 10th. My goodness, scored from all the way to first. That probably was going to go right to the center baseman, but because the runner was going, he went to center base to cover the bag or back up the throw. This is a cool camera, as he would just save Blackman. And here comes Murphy with the first base open. And they're going to give him the treatment. Now, attention to watch him. So 2 runners on, 2 outs now. As you would think they would get the closer up. And here's Rendon. Can he hit his 100 career home run? As Doolittle has 3 saves. 4.5 ERA. He's warming up in the bullpen. Their closer trying to save. Go at a 2-1 count. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. And the runner did not go right away. Threw at the second. Not in time. As it's a signal for Rendon. I tried to throw it home, but here's Brantley. 2 for 4 batted, 160 on the year, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Bases loaded, I think, for the second time for him in the game. And he's come through. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time. The Nationals take the lead. The Mets need 1 run on the tie, 2 to win. Middle of 10 to score is the Nationals 4 and the Mets 3. Here's Conforto. Here comes Doolittle. 3 for 4 on saves, and 5th appearance of the year. 3 for 4 on saves, 4.5 ERA, 4 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, no walks. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Mets in the bottom of the 10th. 1 run tie, 2 to win. That's a foul ball. Remains 1 and 2. Lefty versus lefty. That's a smash into the gap. Caught by Blackman, but it's a leadoff single. Runner at first, 1 out, or nobody out, and the runner at first represents the tying run. So Conforto's up, and you might see here's Bruce with the second home run. You might see a sacrifice here. Yeah, they're square. It's a foul ball. So now you might not see it if you foul it here, and that's big gamble with 2 strikes, and they got him at first. But the timer moved up to second, so base it should tie the game with 55 speed. Runner at second, 1 out. And here comes the guy with the homer earlier. Homer here to win the game. That's a fly ball. He just missed it. The slider hung. Caught by Brantley as he just missed that pitch. Just got under it. Runner at center, 2 outs now for Flores. A hit should tie the game. 0 for 4 in the game. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Murphy. Sets his feet, throws, and the Nationals wins. The Mets strand. The tie run at center base. The Trevor Gotwood did the win. Doolittle did the save. I'm not sure who did the loss. The pitcher who did that run in the top of the 10th. The Nationals win 4-3 over the Mets in 10 innings. And I don't know why it says we scored 1 in the 9th. It actually was 1 in the 10th. But that's a glitch you have to fix. But it was 1 in the 10th, not the 9th. Because, yeah, but I mean, look. All 3 runs for the Mets. Homer by Shields, and a homer by Bruce, and a homer by Conforto. And then Blackman, I mean, the guy who, the Tyler, yeah, Blackman, I mean, he went 4 for 5 at the double, 3 singles, and a 2-run scored, including I think he scored the game winning go-ahead run on the top of the 10th. I believe he did. And both teams ended both teams scored 1 in the 4th, 6th, and then the Nationals scored 1 in the 7th, and then the Mets scored 1 in the 8th, and the Nationals scored 1 in the 10th, and at the end, the Mets stranded the tying run at center base, so that was fun. So, sorry if this video is going up on Friday. I said I was going to post it Thursday, yesterday. Filming it Thursday, I'm not sure if I'm going to post it though. But later, if it's Friday, later today should be Man 20 Face the Franchise. And yeah, or tomorrow if it's Thursday. I doubt anyone's going to watch it on Thursday, but yeah. But yeah, okay, that's how it's closing. On board if you have subscribe with the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see you in episode number 13 of this Washington Nationals franchise series. See you in episode number 13, and eat a lot of bacon.